My name is Barry Wilcox. I was injured November 27th, 1994. Fell asleep at the wheel. Just had a little too late at a concert the night before, not enough sleep. Woke up 3.5 weeks later from a coma. So 6 skull fractures and a broken neck. So almost 24 years ago.
He was the best guy, not only in his age group, but also in the Northwest. When he was 15, 16 years old, he was winning, getting top 5 in these Pro 1-2 races against guys that went on to be Olympians and other accomplishments like that. So he was an enormous talent.
Barry went from at a young age, from a Category 5 to age 16 to a Category 1, which was unreal for someone at that young of an age.
I remember Barry as this tenacious, smaller framed kid that was not taking no for an answer and not gonna get dropped by anyone.
Barry Wilcox was a 15-year-old who was a phenomenon. He was working towards being a professional cyclist and an Olympian.
Pre-accident, I was on the United States Junior National Cycling Team, a 3-time national champion. Post-accident, well, out of the coma, the C6 quad.
It was an accident that every parent's worst nightmare.
He stands out in my mind as one of the top talents I've ever seen, period, in athletics.
You know, they said, you know, you're probably gonna have to have help the rest of your life. No, so not an option. Electric wheelchair, no, not an option.
He should have been in an electric chair. He chose from day one, no electric chair, give me a manual chair.
You go through such a life-changing experience and you still have a good attitude and you're still smiling. That's a real champ as far as I'm concerned.
4 years ago, they developed a category in hand cycling that allows me to be competitive on the same level as other guys with my abilities. So it's just an amazing opportunity to once again hopefully go to the World Championships, Paralympics 2020 Tokyo, World Cup events. I've been able to Europe a few times already. So when I heard about this 4 years ago, I dove in like 100%. It's an opportunity of a lifetime. But I feel all right. It's going to shoot for that hour 25 mark, you know? It was wet from the start, a little cold. How often you go 50-some miles an hour downhill?
He represents the best in what humanity has to offer in terms of what our potential is. If there's setbacks, to look forward and achieve your future goals. And he's one of those people that I look to as a role model myself for how to live life and be positive.
If there was ever anybody I believed in who has a history of being disciplined and being a great investment, and truly just a great story, it would be Barry.
And he has no fears anymore of accepting any challenges.
As a registered clinical exercise physiologist, I've had the opportunity to help hundreds, if not thousands of individuals reduce chronic disease risk, helping people help themselves live healthier lifestyles through motivational interviewing, engagement skills, all tools to help people maximize their abilities. Something I'm extremely passionate about is really helping people maximize what they can do for themselves.
I don't think you can help but feel inspired by someone that has overcome so much. So if you take a little snippet here and a little snippet there and you think about, there's every part of his life has become a piece that someone can relate to.
That internal drive I had as a 16-year-old racing for the United States Junior National Cycling Team was the same internal drive that got me to where I am today. I'm a C6 quadriplegic, I'm independent, I'm a professional, I'm an athlete. And I'm looking to go into great heights to achieve dreams. So it wasn't easy, you know. How many times did I say I fell out of my wheelchair? How many times did I say I got eggshells in my eggs with my hand function? But you know what? Time after time after time and perseverance, I got to where I am today.
He's a great role model for people, and I think he's a great asset for a company for what you'd want to have attached to your product or service.
I'm gonna make this happen. So I plan on attending the Paralympics. I plan on taking this far beyond 2020.
I love him. He's my hero.
As I did in 1993 when I won my first national championship, what I said was, if I can be a part of your team, if I can promote your product, whether it's financially or whether it's by wearing the product, by having the product on my bike, I would be honored, and I look forward to working with you.